Hi there. So in this little video, I'm just going to show you how to quickly multiply, and we're going to multiply it two different ways. One, we're going to multiply these whole numbers into these mixed numbers. The second way we're going to do it is we're actually going to use the distributive property, and we're also going to use how mixed numbers look to see if we might be able to do it a little easier. All right, first things first. What we want to do in this first example, and I'm going to do this twice, is we're going to convert the mixed numbers into improper fractions. So we're going to take this mixed number and we're going to turn it into an improper fraction. Okay, so I'm going to bring down this 2 times, and in here, if you recall improper fractions, what we do is we take the denominator, multiply it by the whole number, and add the numerator. That becomes our new numerator. So I have 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 is 3, and then the denominator stays the same. And then we'll bring over our plus 5, and this is going to be 5 times 6 plus 2. So 5 times 6 is 30, plus 2 is 32 fifths. Okay, now we're going to expand this out so that we can see better what we're looking at. I'm going to rewrite the 2 and the 5 as 2 over 1 and 5 over 1. That's going to help us see the multiplication of the fractions a little easier, and it's going to help us see that we can cancel some stuff. It's going to make our life quite a bit easier. So if we take a look at on the 2 side, 2 divided by 2 is 1. And so those cancel out and give you 1. Remember, when you're working with cancellation, there's nothing in math that goes, it just doesn't do that. It either becomes 0 if you're adding, or it becomes 1 if you're multiplying, or later on in math it'll become something else, but it will become some kind of an identity. Okay? So it doesn't just disappear. It doesn't poof away. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 1 is 1. Multiply straight across or multiply fractions. And we're going to do the same thing over here. So our 5s cancel. They make 1s. 1 times 32 is 32. 1 times 1 is 1. Remember that any number divided by 1 is itself. That gives us 3 plus 32, which is 35. And that's our answer. All right, so now a slightly different way of looking at it. So we're going to start off with our original piece, and please pardon some of my writing here. It's looking kind of bad because I've got 2 screens, and the program's kind of seeing the 2 screens and screwing up my stylus pad here. So we've got 2 times 1 1/2 plus 5 times 6 2 fifths. Now here we're going to use the distributive property and the structure of the mixed number. Recall that the structure of the mixed number is, if we have 1 1/2, it's really 1 plus 1/2. If we have 6 2 fifths, it's really 6 plus 2 fifths. Now we apply the distributive property. So I'm going to take the 2, it's really 2 over 1, it's really 5 over 1. I'm going to take the 2 and I'm going to multiply it through. And when I do that, I'm multiplying across the tops. You can think of as 1 over 1. So now here I have 2 times 1 is 2 plus 2 times 1/2. Well, that's really 2 divided by 2 is 1 times 1 is 1. Okay, so that's that piece. Over here, if I distribute, I have 5 times 6 is, this plus came from here, by the way. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 divided by 5 is 1 times 2 is 2. Now if we put these things together, we get 2 plus 1 plus 30 plus 2. This is really 35, which again is the exact same that we had from the other way. So there are several different ways that you can think about doing mathematics. One way doesn't cut it, because typically one way will get you in trouble. You'll hit something that doesn't quite look right, and you'll have to twist your brain to figure it out and how to make it look like something you know how to do. All right? A couple of different ways.